In paper 5, today we discussed in the lesson 4 one-way classification. What is meant by one-way classification? First of all, according to one factor, the data is divided, data is collected. For example, some fertilizers are applied, 4 or 5 fertilizers are applied. Fertilizer is one factor on the agricultural field, and the yield of the crop was observed. So therefore, fertilizer is one factor. According to the fertilizer, the one factor, we are getting the data, we are observing the data. Such classification, the classification according to the one factor is known as one-way classified data. Right? Do you understand? In which how to divide it into classes. That is the main factor to understand. The one-way classified data, in one-way classified data, according to the one factor, the data is collected, is going to be divided. So for example, there are 4 fertilizers which have applied on different experimental units of the agricultural field. So for such, suppose that this is the agricultural field. This is the agricultural field. Need not be in the equal shape and size, etc. But the field I have written in this particular fashion. I have drawn in this particular fashion, which have several plots here like this. There are several plots. Okay, and then we have applied treatments. Treatment number 1 is applied in this particular one, in this plot, etc. Treatment number 1 applied, like here, etc. And treatment number 2, that is fertilizer 2, has applied, is applied on some more plots, etc. And treatment number 3 applied on another 8 to 10 plots. And treatment number 3, which is treatment number 3, which you have applied on, etc. Here it is 8 to 10 times. And treatment number 4 also applied on various plots here, like this. Okay. So these are the way. This is the way to apply the treatments, that is fertilizers, on various plots which are called experimental units in the entire agricultural field. In the entire agricultural field, we have applied treatments, that is fertilizers, 4 fertilizers. First fertilizer may be applied on 10 units, second fertilizer may be applied on 8 units, and third fertilizer may be applied on 12 units. Similarly, 4th fertilizer may be applied on and some other 7 or 8 units. So now what we have to observe? We have to observe the crop of the yield of the crop, from all the experimental units, and then we have to segregate. Then we will get one-way classified data. Such segregation and obtaining the data in a particular tabular form. Such tabular form, obtaining by applying the treatments and obtaining the yield of the crop is nothing but one-way classified data. For example, now I am converting in terms of the our notation. So here I am considering that there are K treatments. For example, there are K treatments which are applied here, and each treatment is applied N1 times. Each treatment is applied Ni times. I is equal to 1 to K, I am representing for I is equal to 1 to K, I am representing for treatments. I am considering capital Y. Capital Y is the variable under study. Which is divided into capital N observations. For example, you consider capital N observations, in which you will get the values of Yij Yij are the observations where I should take the values from 1 to k and j I am considering and so on, j is equal to 1 to and so on ni. That is each treatment, ith treatment is replicating, is applying ni times, and I is equal to 1 to and so on k. Similarly, there are k treatments we have. That is, first treatment is applied n1 times, second treatment is applied n2 times, and so on. K treatment is applied nk times. This is the way we apply. So for which, that is the example I have given here, need not be equal. If they are equal, then it is said to be one-way classified data with equal number of observations. N1, N2, Nk are equal. If they are not equal, then it is said to be one-way classification or one-way classified data with unequal number of observations. So that is only the difference between N1, N2, Nk, which are equal and not equal. Need not be equal in the one-way classification. It need not be equal, may be equal. We may consider equal number of times, or we may not consider equal number of times. So therefore, that is regarding the treatments. Now, what I am considering, whatever the variable capital Y which is divided into n observations Yij, I is equal to 1 to k, j is equal to 1 to ni, which are classified into some particular k classes, I is equal to 1 to k. Each treatment is repeated, is applied n1, ni times, n1, n2 and so on nk, ni times. Now it is going to be tabulated. I will tell you I synchronize this particular table to this, right, and so that I am considering the treatments here are classes, 1, 2 and so on, I and so on, k. K classes I have considered, and here I am considering observations. Let it be 1, 2 and so on, j and so on, ni. J is equal to 1 to ni. Here it is, I am taking the observations y11, y12 and so on, y1j and so on, y1, n1. Okay, and here it is, and it is regarding the first treatment. Regarding the first treatment, y11, the 1 represent I, this is the observation here in the class 1. This 1 represents j, j is equal to 1, j is equal to 2. And j is equal to j here, j is equal to ni, I is equal to 1, n1, I is equal to 1, n1, and so on. Now here y21, y22, and so on, y2j, and so on, y2, n2. This is the I is equal to 2, second class, and so on, yi1, yi2. And so on, Yij, and so on, Yini. This is the general one. Ith class, and this is Yk1, Yk2, and so on, Ykj, and so on, Yknk. You see, you refer this one. We have applied treatment number 1 or one fertilizer 1. On various crops. And now we have tabulated the yield of the crop observed after applying the treatment number 1, and we have tabulated in a particular first class 1. This is regarding to the treatment number 1, which is going to be applied on various experimental units. And after applying the treatment number 1 on various experimental units, n1 experimental units, the size of the first class is n1 experimental units, and we have observed that we have taken all the yields of the crop on from the various experimental units, and we have classified in this particular fashion: y11, y12, y1n1, which are the observations from the first treatment, from the first class. We have formulated as a class 1. Whatever the treatment 1, fertilizer 1 applied on various plots, and whatever we have considered, we have taken all the yields of the crop from the experimental units, from the plots in the agricultural field, like 1 here, 1 first treatment number 1 applied, treatment number 1 applied, 1 here applied, like from all these plots, those in which particular plots treatment number 1 applied, fertilizer 1 applied, we have taken the yield and we have formed class 1. Have you understand? This is nothing but the class 1, observations of class 1. How many times we have applied treatment or fertilizer 1? N1 times. So therefore N1 times in N1 plots. For example, 8 plots, N1 is equal to 8. So this is the number, and this is the class refers to the treatment number 1 or fertilizer 1. Similarly, class 2 regarding to the fertilizer 2. Similarly, class 3, wherever we have applied class 3, treatment number 3, fertilizer 3, which we have applied on various experimental units, and we have taken and the third class, and class ith class, ith treatment which we have applied there, and the kth treatment we have applied. So first treatment applied on N1 units, experimental units. Second treatment is applied N2 times or N2 experimental units. Ith treatment is applied on Ni experimental units, and K treatment is applied on Nk experimental units. So this is what the picture of K classes. The yield is going to be applied, whatever after applying the K treatments, and what are the yields of the crop, yield of the crop we have observed from various experimental units, and we have tabulated in a particular form that which are divided into K classes. So such classification is known as one-way classified data according to the one particular factor, that is here treatments or fertilizer. We have considered K fertilizers. The factor is 1. That one particular factor we have. If you have taken the observations and whatever the experiment is going to be done, and finally we have taken some particular observations regarding the K treatments, and K treatments means here one factor is treatment, and observing the yield and tabulating the such tabulation of those observations is nothing but one-way classified data. Have you understand? And for which analyzing this, and for which now we have to also consider in the one-way classified data the totals and means of the classes. We have how many number of classes we have? 1, 2 and so on K. So therefore if you have calculated totals, it is very simple. If you consider totals, it is in the formula of the T1 dot. Dot is running, J is running. It is here in the place of dot is in the place of J. There are two particular values here, I and J. I is equal to 1, J is equal to, here it is, I have taken as dot, which means J is running. Which means you see here Y11 is the total of first class. Total of all the observations in the first class. Y11, 12, 1J, 1N1. That is Y11 plus Y12 plus Y1J and so on plus Y1N1. So the total of all these observations is nothing but T1 dot. You understand? Similarly, this is T2 dot, and this is Ti dot, and this is Tk dot, and this is the grand total is called G. What is the formula of G? G is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to K Pi dot. In this fashion also we can calculate Ti dot. Okay. So that is grand total G. G is grand total, which is nothing but sum of all the observations from y11 to y1, yk and k. All these observations, sum of all these observations is nothing but G. And if we consider Ti dot, it is only the sum of the observations in the ith class. yi1 plus yi2 plus yij plus yini. It is nothing but Ti dot. And all the observations. Now Tk dot like that. It is all the observations in the k class. Tk1, yk1 plus yk2 plus and so on plusykj plus and so on plus yk and k, which gives Tk dot. Do you understand now? So now I calculate. These are the totals, and this is mean. The next column is mean. How do you calculate mean? Mean is going to be calculated by y bar 1 dot, y bar 2 dot, and so on y bar I dot, and so on y bar k dot. The overall mean is called y bar dot dot. I write both the formula of mean of I class, y bar I dot. The formula is y bar I dot formula. The total of these observations divided by how many number of observations? Ni. So therefore this is the formula yi1 plus yi2 plus and so on plus yij plus y and so on plus yini divided by ni. So or simply Ti dot divided by ni, which this particular formula gives the Ti. What is Ti dot? The formula Ti dot formula is summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. The formula of Ti dot is summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij, and grand total G is equal to summation I equal to 1 to k Ti dot, or double summation. Another formula also I give you. Summation I is equal to 1 to k, summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. Like that also you can calculate. And y bar I dot, the formula, it is nothing but 1 by ni summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij, which is also can be calculated by Ti dot by ni. Ti dot by ni. And y bar dot dot, I give the formula of overall mean. This is the mean of the I class. Y bar I dot, y bar dot dot. The overall mean is the formula of 1 by capital N summation I is equal to 1 to k, summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. And what is capital N? Capital N is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to k ni. So the one-way classification is going to be done in such a fashion that in such a way that capital N is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to k ni. That is also another factor of one-way classified data. It is to be represented clearly. And overall mean y bar dot dot is 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to k, summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. So in which you can also write this formula as ni. This is ni into y bar I dot is equal to summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. So summation j, you see, this is summation j is equal to 1 to ni yij. Now we can represent this formula is ni into y bar I dot. So I am writing this 1 by capital N summation I is equal to 1 to k ni into y bar I dot. Ni into y bar I dot. Using this particular formula also we can calculate y bar dot dot. After calculating y bar I dot, we can calculate y bar dot dot as well. 1 by capital N summation I is equal to 1 to k ni into y bar I dot. So these are the some formula in this particular one-way classified data. So first what you have to remember and recognize in the one-way classification is the one-way classified data is divided into k classes according to one particular factor. Let it be k classes. The k classes consist of the observations in this fashion. That is whatever the variable capital Y we consider of the population, which is divided into Yij observations. Yij observations of capital N. Capital N observations which are represented in terms of Yij. I is equal to 1 to k, j is equal to 1 to ni. That is in a very particular class. K represent I is equal to 1 to k represent classes. J is equal to 1 to Ni represents observations. How many number of observations in that class? For example, Ni, which represents I is equal to 1, then these are the observations y11, 12, 1j, 1n1. Whatever I have written equal fashion. అన్నీ ఒకేలా రాసాను చూడండి. y11, 1n1, 2n2, ini, knk. ఇందులో ఇన్ని అబ్జర్వేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయని అనుకోవద్దు. n1 need not be equal to n2. It may consist of 8 observations. It may be 10 observations. Here it may be 10 observations. Here it may be 8 observations. So these are not equal. n1, n2 and so on nk need not be equal. It may be equal or may not be equal. That is another thing you have to observe. Okay, and then now what I specified, I conclude 1, 2 and so on k, the k observations we have, the k classes, treatments, k treatments and k classes we have, we consider k classes regarding to a particular factor, and in each and every particular class, we have ni observations, 1, 1, n2, first class n1, second class n2, ith class ni, kth class nk. These are the things you have to observe. And then I have given the formulas here. So this entire analysis is in such a way that capital N is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to k ni. Capital N is total number of observations. Capital N is total number of observations. So in which I tell you another particular important factor. It is called source of variation. What is the variation? That is our actual requirement to do. What we have to do in this particular analysis of variance in the one-way classified data? How much variation is present? How much variation present in the data? That is the thing we have to observe. In every particular analysis of this kind of data, we have to observe the variation. For which, what are the sources of variation? What are the sources of variation we have? There are two particular sources. Source number 1, it is according to the treatments. Treatment is the one particular factor of source of variation. The treatment number, one particular factor for source of variation is nothing but treatments. According to treatments, the yield may vary. Yield means the resultant. How much? For example, you have applied some 4 fertilizers on various experimental units. Whereas we have obtained the yield, that is yield means how much kilos of rice, for example, the crop is rice or wheat, etc. Then if you want to observe the rice, what is the yield of rice, and it is to be observed in terms of kilos. 100 kilos of rice, 120 kilos of rice was obtained from that particular plot, that experimental unit. Then that is it is going to be vary from treatment to treatment. For example, you have applied treatment number 1, fertilizer number 1, you may get some kind of yield. If you have applied treatment number 2 on the experimental units, on various experimental units, you may get another kind of yield, another quantity of yield. So that is what it varies. Treatment affects, treatment is going to be taken place for the variation. The treatment is one such predominant factor of varying the yield. So therefore it is called one source of variation. By applying the treatment, various treatments, you will get various kinds of crops, yield of the crop. So therefore it is the one such factor of variation. That is one. Second one, the uncontrolled. So the first one is called controlled factor of variation. Whatsoever the variation is observed due to the treatment, due to the fertilizer, which can be identified, which can be observed, which can be controlled. And such variation is also known as controlled factors of variation. The variation can be controlled, which are called controlled factors of variation. Such variation is known as also called assemble causes of variation. The causes of variation are known as assemble causes of variation, which can be observed from treatment to treatment, that is between the classes. This is the class 1, this is class 2. That this kind of variation is going to be observed from one particular class to another particular class. Okay, I explain in another class in detail. And that is the one causes of variation. Another causes of variation, that is second one. Another source of variation, the second one, which is chance cause of variation, which cannot be controlled by human endeavor. I complete in one sentence. If we have applied the same treatments to various experimental units, but yield still varies. Y11 may be different from Y12, may be different from Y1J. We have applied the same treatment, but why the yield is going to be varied? Why the measurement is varied? It is going to be differed from one plot to another plot. Such variation is known as uncontrolled factor of variation. Variation which cannot be detected, which cannot be identified, that which are called uncontrolled factor of variation, which are also known as chance cause of variation. I will explain in another class in detail, right? So this is what the explanation for one-way classified data.